Deputy Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates. I invite Ricky Crutch to the stage to speak on behalf of today's graduates.
Hello? Yeah, Ricky's phone. Yeah, Trobe? What do you mean I'm not passing? I'm about to do a speech. Oh, awesome. The final speech. Yeah, that'll be an honour. So there's be speech pathology, yep. Audiology, Masters of OTs, philosophy. Oh, that's a big... Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Favour? Feedback forms. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just 10 for LMS, teaching, everything. Great. All right, I've got to go. Thanks. Okay, fast forward 2 weeks. We're here. We did it. And just like to, I guess, have a look around the room all and look to your left and to your right. The faces, the joy. How glad are we? You know, such a glad moment. If you could just hold that thought about being glad, we'll talk to that towards the end. But I'd like to begin by acknowledging those that are here with us today. Deputy Chancellor Margaret Vido, our academics, clinical educators, our family and friends, and of course my fellow graduates here in person, and to not forget our other graduates that were unable to attend today. For everyone that supported us, you weren't just watching this journey with us, you walked it with us. Because if we're being honest, some of them didn't just support us, they endured this degree with us. So as we're standing here today, I noticed something simple but very familiar. My feet firmly on the ground, my heart beating just fast enough to remind me that this moment matters. A real reflective thought of, have we stood like this before? Was it on placement, in an oral exam, or somewhere, or a new experience? Moments like this invite us to reflect on where we are and how far we've come to be here. Because what we've earned today is more than a piece of paper, my fellow graduates. In speech pathology, we didn't just learn how sounds are formed. We learned what it means to be heard. We saw how giving someone time, patience, and the right approach could change the way they express themselves, and sometimes the way they see themselves. In audiology, we learned that listening isn't passive, it's intentional. We saw how tuning into sound also meant tuning into confidence, safety, and connection, and that sometimes the biggest breakthrough wasn't a test result, but that moment someone realised they hadn't been listening alone. And in occupational therapy, we learn not only to see the diagnosis, but to see the whole person, their environments, their routines, their roles, and what gives daily life meaning and purpose. It's about breaking down activity analysis and seeing what a person is capable of. Together, these disciplines taught us something essential. Health is not just treated, it is understood, supported, and lived. None of this happened by accident. To our lecturers, tutors, researchers, clinical educators, you know who you are. Thank you. Thank you for challenging us to think deeply, to staying curious, to ask better questions. Again, we'd like to also thank our parents for their sacrifices, their love and unconditional support, our partners for their unwavering belief in us, to La Trobe University in helping to construct this village of next wave of health clinicians, and everyone who contributed to our journey here. You should be incredibly proud, because these graduates are in many ways a reflection of you. As we step into our new workplaces and new learning environments, it's important to remind ourselves this is not the end point. It's the new beginning. Those who have gone before us remind us that no one ever feels 100% ready, and that confidence grows through action. One action leads to another. So don't let uncertainty hold us back. Let it move us forward. There'll be days that feel heavy. And on those days, remember this: it was never all on you. It takes a whole village. We've already seen that village in our cohorts, on placement, behind the scenes, and in quiet moments of shared struggle and understanding. So keep going, one foot in front of the other. There's one last thing I'd like to leave you for today. You guys ready for it? It could be applied to all domains. Are you a glad speechy? Are you a glad audiologist? Are you a glad philosopher? There's one in the room. Are you a glad OT? At the end of the day, reflection, ask yourself, what is one thing that you're grateful for? One thing that you learned today? One thing that you achieved? One thing that you're delighted about? What do you look forward to most? And if you do that, I wonder what impact this reflective practice will have on you and the other people around you. And as my fellow lecturer, tutor Tracy Fortune would say, that's all, folks. If we can all put our hands together for a huge round of applause to savour, celebrate and congratulate our graduating cohort from La Trobe University, class of 2026. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Ricky, for those remarks. Funny and touching at the same time, and I think really captured the spirit here today. Let's thank Ricky again, please, everybody.